Yeah, Sony owns Crunchyroll.
Yes.
Introduce ourselves?
And they are...
What are they doing? They're doing something to mess with the physical
So
sales.
it's the you
What
gotta
is
have
what they say?
you gotta have the top 2 tiers of the subscription to be able
it's
to
the
access
Mega
the
and
store.
Ultimate subscription tiers. Cost a monthly fee of $14 and $18. Their new storefront will focus on collectibles, curated drops, limited release products, inspired by anime series. Fans love ahead of the transition. It's also increasing its summer sale discount by 50%. Hey, yeah. But you only have access to the store now if you are the top 2 subscription package.
I had heard that, but I heard that relates to merch, which it's still kind of shitty there.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was anything involving like physical releases.
The way I understand it, you can't just go online and buy it. You have to be subscribed first, and then you can buy stuff.
Yeah.
Which I think their Crunchyroll store's always been like that though. But I think you could do it if you had any subscription. I think it's
So you've always had to have a subscription to Crunchyroll
to
shop?
access their store. I think I could be completely wrong about that. I've never really bought anything from Crunchyroll store, so I don't.
I haven't either.
I'm not big on like merch stuff.
For everything digital.
No, I'm talking about like T-shirts and shit.
Which most of my shirts are graphic shirts of some kind.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. I don't. You know how often you see me wearing graphic tees?
Not often enough,
Not
slacker.
often enough. Yeah.
I wear this shirt.
It's a work shirt.
It's an everything shirt.
It looked like he's been to work a few times.
Almost exclusively been to work, or and wherever else I wear.
And here you are, not at work.
What the hell?
I've got like 5 shirts. Okay.
King of the Hill has something in common with the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
You say King of the Hill. King of the Hill has something responsible with Ocarina
Something
of
in
Time.
common. They're both goated.
Yeah.
They both scored a 10. The
On?
new season of King of the Hill, IGN gave it a 10.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know IGN reviewed shows.
Yeah, they do.
Shows movies,
Movies and all that.
Well, I think
That's an
some of the
IGN
movie
score. I need
reviews.
to calm down.
Yeah.
So, did IGN give Zelda a 10? Ocarina of Time? Okay.
Not enough water. Or too much water.
Too much water?
No such thing. We need water to live,
There's a
Dylan.
perfect amount of something being okay watered down,
Mm-hmm.
and there's too much water down there.
I'm
Gee.
making a reference to IGN talking about the fucking Ho and
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah,
remakes.
yeah,
They gave it a low score because it had too much water.
Yeah. I'll send you a picture of the game.
Wait, the new one that hadn't come out yet?
No, the one that came out
Like the Omega Ruby Apple Sapphire on 3DS.
Well, they're gonna hate this new one then, aren't they?
they gave it one like a 6.
I hate to see what they gave Wind Waker.
Yeah, right.
Actually, when they announced the Wind and Waves, there was like a tweet from IGN
Picture on your phone.
where they said like, that is a lot of water. And Pokemon responded and said like 7.8 out of 10.
Okay.
Like it got like the remakes got like a lot lower score than the original ones.
Yeah.
And they was like, it's too much water. And I'm like, it's the same game. It's the same game.
I don't know. This island setting has a lot of water in it.
I was like, everybody's like, what are you talking about? The Hoenn region is just a group of islands. Archipelago.
So yeah, more Sony doing some shady business practices.
Of course. I think that Sony's been on everyone's shit list for the past few weeks.
Rightfully so.
Yep. All started the
Yeah, IGN
fucking
gave it
Rockstar.
10. Yeah.
Oh, this latest trend of people hating Sony.
I do love how like so many other games are like, say, hey, we're gonna have a physical disc. Like, it's now a selling point to have an actual disc.
Yeah. But how long is that going to be true?
Not long enough.
Till January 2028.
For Sony, Xbox hasn't said shit. Nintendo hadn't said anything about their key cards. When they're going to stop doing those.
I'd rather have the game key card than nothing. But
Yeah. But I mean, it's eventually going to go out.
If I was Xbox,
I would bet money on it.
when I would announce when they officially unveil that new console, I would explicitly focus on the fact that it has a disc drive.
Even if it's an optional, like,
Xbox is out. Is blaming Sony for making it harder to get Blu-ray discs.
Yeah.
Well, if the new Xbox, like, I've heard things, like, there's been reports apparently, like, even Xbox's new console's not going to have a disc drive, but it's just, like, rumors. Because, I mean, Xbox hasn't said anything about any of it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll have a disc drive.
But if it's anything like this current generation, where they're going to release the base console with everything, and then they'll release a version, or like, all of the Series X's have a disc drive. But the Series S, which is the cheaper, you know, not as powerful, but, you know, it's cheaper, can run the same games. It has two versions, one with a disc drive, one without a disc drive. So,
You think they're still going to go that route? Having a top-of-the-line console and a lower-tier console?
I don't know. Series S has been a good for them in certain aspects, but bad in other aspects. It's harder for them to get certain third-party games because that's been Xbox's big thing for the majority of this generation.
It makes
was-
it harder on the developers to...
Right, because
Make
they
it
have
run
to
on
make
both
the game
Xboxes.
work on both. It's been Xbox's thing,
Yeah.
is that it has to be able to run on both. So, like Baldur's Gate 3, for example, when they
Yeah,
were porting it over, it took them longer because they couldn't get the co-op function to work right on the
Yes.
Series S. And then eventually, Xbox was like, okay, we'll make an exception. You can still release it, but we'll just make co-op not being able to work on the Series S. That way, if you have the Series X, you can get co-op, but if you have the Series S, you just don't get co-op. But
And they lowered the price because they didn't include all the features, right?
I don't know.
No,
Probably not.
No, they didn't. I'm sure.
I would assume no.
Yeah.
with that being said, hey everyone, this is,
It's time to game.
yeah, here at Time to Game.
Where every open is a cold open.
Yes.
Philip, I was just thinking moderator. Over here we have the Living Magic Encyclopedia, Charlie.
Other things. Charlie, a.k.a. Art Guy Charlie, a.k.a. Charlie Fayborn, a.k.a. Motherfucker Deluxe.
Is that
Yeah.
really a
What?
name you go by?
No.
Deluxe? Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I guess it is now. It's on the internet. But
Another Living Encyclopedia for Kingdom Hearts, Dylan.
oh,
Green Meanie over here.
I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. And blue, but mostly excellence.
I thought you were about to say you pissed Nemesis.
The man in control of it all, Doobie.
I don't know a lot about anything.
And then a waving hand over in the corner.
Yep. Can't see. Oh, yeah. There
Hunter
you
loves
go.
women.
Oh yeah, her head dress.
Brian wakes up in the morning. Brian wakes up in the morning when he goes to piss. He goes,
Ah, excellence hurts today.
It does. Maybe need to cut back on the soft drinks.
"Ah, kidney stone."
The essence of
Oh, see,
excellence.
someone did Twitch name. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, how'd you know that name?
Yeah, we already got the first one out of the way.
Yeah,
Well, small. I want to do an excerpt for God, the physical games. Don't let it die. Well, I guess in the most recent thing, Bethesda Game Studios put out a tweet. Huh?
Oh, it was like, I mean, like the 160 characters rules. Let's just throw that out the window. That was a book.
I said, didn't they get do away with that a while ago?
I was making it. I mean, it's a joke.
Was it just on Twitter? Was it? I thought it was like a full-blown, like...
I was like, was it on real websites
That's
too?
how I
Yeah,
saw it.
Will.
I know it's a tweet. It's just a tweet. It's not a link to an article. It's a tweet they put out.
Basically, it was just a letter to...
That was a book,
a letter to the consumers.
which is crazy because
Fans.
Bethesda doesn't do. No, not really.
Sharma said, hey, I need y'all to talk.
Asha Sharma
Joke's
said,
up.
hey, get your shit together. There was a lot of good things in that tweet, though. It was a lot of them talking about, hey, we're fixing to put more focus towards Elder Scrolls 6. They were like, you know, the 15 years since
it's,
Skyrim came out.
A note from Bethesda Game Studios. We love making these worlds as much as you love playing them. Today we want to share what's next for Bethesda Game Studios and what you can expect from us
I'm not gonna
in
lie,
the
Phil.
years ahead.
I'm not gonna lie, Phil. You better not read all of that. We're gonna be here all night.
So in the first paragraph, they're pleading why they should like not have any more layoffs, right? Like we have big
Yeah.
things coming. I know they just had 16. They're supposed to be 3,200 laid off by the end of their next fiscal.
I mean, not necessarily
Next-
Bethesda, just the Xbox,
across the
their
board.
whole company.
Yeah, make me sad.
Starfield continues. With over 17 million players logged, almost 1 billion hours to date, Starfield remains an important part of the future. As we enter year 3, we'll continue expanding the settled systems with new stories, targeted gameplay improvements, additional updates while preparing for
Lost his place.
the launch of new Starborn content next year.
I wish they would.
More than 40% of players have already customized their experience through creations. We'll continue investing in creators, giving them new ways. That's something I don't really care about.
Yeah,
So
Starfield.
new
Nobody cared.
Starfield content, I'm excited for. I liked the last little bit, which I didn't.
I say I didn't know you played a lot of it.
Of the Starfield one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He played it, not the hell out of it.
not the hell out of it. Just played a little.
That's alright. Didn't hear about a whole lot of people playing Starfield.
Now Fallout 76, I liked it. It did have it. It did have its things.
I've played like quite a bit of Fallout 76 with my buddies. Like I've not done it by myself, but
We were at the Starfield.
It's on Starfield.
oh, Starfield. Oh, you should
Yeah.
mention Fallout
Yeah,
76.
it's a Fallout 76 one.
I have played a lot of Fallout 76.
I had that one guy come in and play it. He could play as a ghoul. That's kind of.
It
Yeah,
it,
he was really
it feels
good.
like Fallout 4, but like it feels like a bunch of things just thrown together on a map. Like it's not. There's not really a whole lot of. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It doesn't have the soul
was
to it.
Just another game that was kind of released empty and kind of broken, and it built up over the years
It-
to something that people actually like.
I kind of always wanted to get into Elder Scrolls Online, but I understand it's
I
kind of
didn't
the
like
same
it. I
thing.
did.
I heard
Elder Scrolls
that
Online,
MMO with
it plays like an
Elder Scrolls
MMO.
skin.
Yeah,
Okay,
it-
but Fallout 76 is like
It's just
More
Fallout
like
4.
Fallout?
It's Fallout 4. It runs on the exact same engine, same resources, like everything. It's
this Fallout
just
76 is home to millions of players.
They said
where
25 million.
where
Does it say
A lot of
25?
those numbers were kind of.
This says home to millions.
there may have been 25 million different people who have bought the game or played the game, but
It
Maybe
says
that's what
Fallout
they
4
wrote
has
in.
35 million copies sold.
Okay, that's quite a bit.
but it does say millions of players in Fallout
Yeah.
76, and I was like, there was yeah, who? There was I think the all-time peak on the Steam charts when I looked earlier was like 74,000, and that was on one day.
So like a big
It
DLC
launched.
That was all these
It
people there.
launched with like 11,000 players.
Damn. Probably
And
one
it's-
of those.
It's never really gotten much higher than that. And then like one day it
That doesn't
peaked.
What?
Fallout 76.
It peaked and then immediately fell back off. Like it leveled back out to where it was at. Like it.
That released on last generation, didn't it?
Yeah, Xbox One, I believe. Yeah, I think it was Xbox One, PS4.
So, while we're not announcing any dates, we have been working on remasters for both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Sick. Both of those are fantastic. I wasn't aware of Fallout until 3.
There's some certain
And
communities that go
if
ahead
they
and
put
put
the
that.
same love to the Oblivion remaster, I say love as far as the overhaul, the continued updates and bug fixes, it didn't do. But that was another company.
Yeah, it did.
One excuse to go back and play Fallout 3 in New Vegas.
Yeah. No, they at least gotta make it not be a clunk. Just
It was still bug ridden. They didn't fix old bugs.
Like they
That's
said,
a
they were
Bethesda-
working
that's a
on it
Bethesda game.
themselves,
Huh?
right?
Huh?
They were working on it themselves. They didn't.
No, I think
Farm
it
it
was
out
another
to a
company who did the
Yeah, they-
The
Yeah.
one that's coming out, there's another company's doing it.
did Obsidian? Did Obsidian do
No, it wasn't Obsidian. I don't recall.
He was asking this.
No, the Fallout 3 in New Vegas is them.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah, not the Oblivion
handling it
remaster.
themselves. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's a different team.
Say babies.
They got one team working. Their main team is working on Elder Scrolls.
Say.
They have another team that's starting to work on Fallout 5. This is a smaller team that is working on these two.
Yeah,
games.
definitely put some. There's some people
They're like three.
where like
games.
Fallout 3 and or New Vegas like their whole personality. So
It said Fallout 2 Season 2 has 10 Emmy nominations, and production of Season 3 is on the way.
Noise.
Virtuous is the people who did the Oblivion remaster.
Studio collab. Once again with our longtime friends at Obsidian Entertainment. Happy to confirm they are working with us on a new Fallout project. We'll have more to share in the future.
As far as I'm aware, kind
It
of
just happened like
Bethesda kind of, or Xbox kind of told Bethesda,
They're gonna do it.
hey, Obsidian's making another Fallout game. And it's kind of how that went.
Yeah.
Because Oblivion has been wanting to make a Fallout game, and Bethesda was kind of like, no. Why?
Yeah.
Because New Vegas is one of their most popular ones. I don't, and then maybe that's why it's a pride thing of why they
That's
didn't
what I
want
was
to.
thinking.
Like they offered to make another Fallout while they were making Starfield, and they said no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't Outer Worlds didn't they? And wouldn't like
That's what-
yeah they were like
Well,
they had already been kind
inspired.
of yeah they've been already been kind of working on one,
Yeah,
and then
that's what turned into Outer Worlds.
yeah.
It's on. We'll do it for our own Fallout.
I mean, because Outer Worlds feels like a Fallout game, to be honest. Like it feels like New Vegas
It definitely has the
without the
how they
clunkiness,
built on it.
without all the
Yeah,
clunkiness.
it's good. But then it's got the spacefaring stuff. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, now the
As far
new
as the
Fallout
feel
game
of
is
it-
going to feel like Outer Worlds.
Oh,
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Outer Worlds doesn't play bad. Like it plays good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get in the whole lot into Outer Worlds 2, but Outer Worlds 1 was fun. It played well. Like it wasn't like a bug-ridden mess.
Yeah.
Still got bugs in it, obviously. Like it's like any
You weren't
game.
Worried, you weren't worried about your system working.
Yeah, you couldn't trip and fall and break your game, you know.
Then it jumps to, it talks about Elder Scrolls Online. We don't play that, so I'm not going to necessarily cover it. But it does say Elder Scrolls and beyond. The foundation extends beyond our teams with the technology, tools, and systems that will power the next generation of Bethesda RPGs. Our teams are now developing the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3, a shared technology platform we've been building since Starfield's launch. It allows our teams to support multiple projects simultaneously with new tools, rendering, and systems that define our games. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production.
Now is
If
the
Fallout 5 is in pre-production, and what the fuck is Elder Scrolls 6 been in?
now is it says we're now developing
Pre-production.
Elder Scrolls 6, and it's like are you telling me that you haven't been developing it?
Yeah, like as of today, we wrote the first line of code for it.
It's 15 years.
We're gonna get New Vegas too.
They just named a new folder.
Dude, they
So
Obsidian
I'll
was
just open a folder.
last
That's
year,
it.
right? Grounded 2, Avowed, and Outer Worlds 2. I mean, maybe. Another big drop. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production. Elder Scrolls 6 is our primary development focus today, with the majority of our teams currently working on the next chapter of the franchise. With over 65 million copies sold, players are still exploring Skyrim 15 years later. We know it'll be a very long. We know it's been a very long wait for the sequel. Next chapter is on its way. Where we're planning to be, loving how it looks, and playing it every day.
I wish they would get the Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 people and just be like, hey, go push them towards Elder Scrolls 6. Get them working on like
Oh, man.
I don't know.
We need to release Skyrim on Tamagotchi.
Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 has got to be making the money. I get that the reason they're putting stuff on it is it's got to be making them money.
The map, is it heavily microtransaction-y?
Yeah, I mean, there's you can buy the stuff you could buy.
Okay. I mean like other than
but
like
like-
one-time purchases of continue to play. You know what I mean? I know it
Fallout
has
76
its
is
updates.
not. Fallout 76, you just got to have a gold subscription, like a Game Pass subscription,
Okay.
or be able to play online on Xbox or
It has
whatever.
its own thing, kind of like WoW did.
But no.
Elder-
But Elder Scrolls
Elder
Online
Scrolls.
does.
Yeah.
I think you have to have a subscription to Elder Scrolls Online to play it.
It's more of a full-blown MMO than a Fallout 76 is.
But I checked its player numbers, and it's on Steam, and it is almost the exact same picture as 76 as far as Elder Scrolls Online goes.
700.
They read the same
Like
picture.
7,000 players.
Oh, 7.
But it's like those are kind of numbers that got Sony to can Destiny. Like I don't see how they're making all that money. If
Because Bungie had 600 people working on Destiny 2. I don't know if Bethesda Game Studios.
and cracked
I-
out.
But Bethesda
they
Game
have as
Studio-
many people-
But I think they were a little bit. I think they were a little bit bigger than Bungie.
Probably. They got bought for like what 70?
Yeah, but the online team was
70
like
million?
2 guys and a puppy.
7.
Well, they bought ZeniMax, but ZeniMax owned Bethesda.
Yeah.
That's
They knew
different.
what they were buying.
That's different. They bought Bungie for $4 billion, and that's just one studio.
Speaking of, if you want to go that direction,
I mean, ZeniMax, that was id, and then
yeah, they had pretty much cut it back down to just being a
Very small. They're a small studio now.
what do they call it? They call them they help other studios.
Sports Studio.
Yeah.
A jobber.
I saw they said they have as many left on their team. I'm not saying it was a good cut, but as many people working in id now that they had working when Doom 2016 was out,
Yeah.
or to make Doom 2016.
I hate people lost their job, but it might be a good thing. Doom 2016 was fucking amazing.
Doom 2016 fucked. It was a good fuck too.
Like I said, my opinion on the Xbox layoffs is
Yeah.
it's not a good thing people lost their jobs, but it's jobs that probably should not have existed in the first place. Because these studios got way too big. Sorry. It's maybe a hot take.
That's very Monday morning quarterback thing to say.
But did we really need an assistant to the assistant director?
No, I mean
14 layers of management.
Look at Dylan over here. You know what? I'll say it. I don't care that you hurt your own.
I don't care that you hurt yourself. With like 14 layers of management.
was that what it was?
That
What did I
Asha
say?
in
That
that
is-
in
what
that
did I
statement in that statement that Asha put out when they announced they was doing all those layoffs, she said in certain places in Xbox there are 14 layers of management to get from the developer to her. When things should be she says when things should be no more than 3 to 5.
But how many of the layoffs were for management, not regular
They cut a
workers?
lot. She cut a lot of management,
That
but I
was
mean
my
they cut a lot of they cut a lot of developers. But I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, I mean these studios were this size, and then all of a sudden they grew. Over the last 5 years, they grew 3 to 4 times the size as they were before COVID and
If the
everything.
systems to making games are better, why is it taking even longer with even more people? I understand, but
Is
I mean,
it because they're more complicated, more detailed?
Games are getting more detailed, taking a little bit longer to make,
If possible.
but
if the systems to build them help out that much, and it's getting, I mean, is doing it either the systems aren't that much better, or the people are not nearly as productive.
that's probably also a big part of it. I mean,
And
how
I
many
think
people?
we all work in places where some people are not.
That's what I'm
productive.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shane.
Yeah. Like, I mean, how many times have you walked by a coworker and he's just looking like he's doing something?
Oh, that's me.
What did I say?
No, I'd definitely be good.
Yeah.
I've got coworkers I'm glad when they're not doing anything because they're not fucking anything up.
But like, the game. I mean, a lot of these big companies like Bethesda or whatever, they've already got their engines built. That's like the big problem. The big process in making a game is having the engines built. And like a company like Bethesda, they're going to use that same engine for everything.
Yeah, they said Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
their engine.
Like the Starfield engine, I think is
Creation Engine 2.
right. They upgraded the hell out of their original engine, the one they
It's
used.
like Bungie using the Destiny 2 engine.
The Tiger
original-
engine. The Tiger engine.
The original engine for Halo, right?
Get Tiger
Yeah.
blood in it.
I mean, it did at one point.
Well, that Bethesda news dropped just mere hours ago, so I thought that was fun to cover.
Yeah.
So now we know Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6 are coming.
Yeah, that big old Dear John
Hopefully,
letter.
and if it has a physical copy, I'll buy it.
It was announced 10 years and 15 years, respectively.
What was next?
About God of War.
That hurt me.
Yeah.
yesterday.
God of War TV show. Ryan Hurst. Yep. Tore his
Yeah.
bicep or right off his arm, I guess. So
I haven't
he's
seen any
been
videos of it.
he's been recast, right?
He
Going to
had-
be.
Or he's going to be
Odds
recast.
are he's going to be
That's right.
recast because it's a 6 month to heal and then 6 months recovery. Or
It'd be,
however much
well-
those are.
That was the
Like,
same
until late
injury.
2027 or something till he comes back.
That happened to Cody Rhodes when half his body was purple.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was freaking insane, dude. That sucks.
Or trying to enjoy the film.
Because-
You can't carry it worse.
I mean, How much did he already film? He
4 episodes. I don't know the 4.
are they going to
episode
redo
count.
all the episodes?
They're gonna have to, and the reason why they want to recast is because I mean, like, the kid's gonna get older.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
But in a show like that, though, there's how many scenes are that they've already filmed? They're not gonna have to refilm everything. Just the scenes with him in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scenes with him in his face, because I mean, how many scenes they got where they got like stunt doubles and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you know where his back's turned and stuff like that. Like it, it may not be as long of a process.
Yeah, they're going
as
to work their magic, right?
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
going to look
yeah.
at it and see. Okay,
editing.
we got like
editing.
27 scenes. We got to reach.
We'll get the new guy in front of the green screen. We'll just drag it in front of it.
Drag and drop.
I mean, like how it was like what was this the story of like what was it, the Justice League movie where it was like a couple months before the movie come out they reshot like almost the majority of the movie.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, it was still a shit movie.
Yeah,
But,
it's but they didn't have.
I had a new director come in that's
yeah.
completely opposite of what Zack Snyder was.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, we're gonna take this movie that was shot to be not that colorful, and we're gonna make it
He'll make it go.
make it
They were
colorful.
going to spend years begging for the other version, and it would come out and be like tiniest bit better.
Let's just take that saturation meter and just
Yeah.
turn it all the way.
I remember the horrible freaking CGI they did for the mustache on Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah.
Golly, dude, that was awful. But he couldn't save his stash because he's working on Mission Impossible, I think it was.
Yeah.
At the time. So, that was great. But that sucks for Hearst because we liked him in
Oh, that was like locked in because it was guaranteed 2 seasons at least. Yeah.
Sons of Anarchy. Man,
Oh
that
my
was
god.
him, right?
I mean, I
Opie?
Opie.
Yeah.
I feel like for anyone gets hurt like that.
He's also going to be in The Odyssey. We're going to watch that next week.
Oh, so he got injured like the day before his new movie dropped.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. I think he's going to play like mentor.
It doesn't matter. I think I saw somewhere that they're putting Odysseus in Fortnite.
Oh shit! So Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's in Fortnite.
Matt Damon.
Is Matt Damon already in Fortnite? Like Jason Bourne or some shit?
I don't know
That'd be
Fortnite.
fun.
I just randomly saw that headline.
All I
and forgot about
know
it.
is that you can be the Master Chief wearing Jordans. Okay?
You mean Cell wearing Jordans.
that too.
Anyway, what else we got, Phil?
Do 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 do.
It's like a vocal minority
I know
who
what it
are
is.
arguing against the killing of physical games. I would probably retweet or whatever I see on my Blue Sky. I see like how does it play and Play Asia and stuff like that. We're continuously trying to push that. We need to make sure we put that in that thing like the
Petition?
the petition.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how much it's up to.
Last I saw was 330,000.
Honestly,
Is there one? I think I saw more than one. Or is there,
That may be.
yeah.
I don't think there's
I'll
any
sign
amount
those.
of signatures
Yeah.
that will get
I
their
don't know if it
attention.
actually could it actually do anything.
I've never actually heard the petitions actually doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure.
I mean, it's a good way to like view what the general public wants. I
Yeah,
guess,
they just not legally do anything for a company in another country.
but no,
Well,
they
there
could
have
do
been-
it for the
there
company
have been a lot
in the
of,
United States.
What lawsuits beginning to file whether they have any credence or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Mexico, I think, in Canada,
Mexico, Brazil,
in Brazil.
maybe Canada.
Yeah, about the physical media and a lot of their
Yes.
digital stuff they're locking behind.
I saw several things like that would technically make the PlayStation Store a monopoly for PlayStation games. If
Yeah,
you can only,
it's an anti-monopoly thing.
yeah, if you
They're
can, if you can
going
only get digitally, and you can only get digitally through PlayStation Store. So
Yeah, that is a monopoly on games like that.
I think I said it
Of course,
in an hour video.
monopolies
we put
run
up.
rampant here in the U.S., so we
Yeah.
can't really do too much about it.
they're going to argue like, oh, you don't have to buy PlayStation games; you go buy Xbox. So it's not a monopoly.
Yeah, there you go.
Our yeah, I said it in the other video about how rare it is for a Nintendo game to go on sale, like a Nintendo's shop. even when they have that little bit of competition,
Mm-hmm.
like from us or anything else. As much as it is, it's more. Now, I will still fight for physical, but it's more along the lines of like digital rights management, like ownership.
Right.
I don't know if many, well, Brian and them, but when we went from PS3 to PS4, we weren't able to carry those games over.
No. It was like a clean slate.
But I mean, like PS3 to PS4 and both consoles, there wasn't much that moved over like immediately. Like it was years before a lot of those games moved over.
PS3 to PS4.
Yeah, but you had to rebuy them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Right.
Rather re-
Well, unless it was
about 6 times.
unless it was like the 360 backwards compatibility that they did for Xbox One, or if you had the 360 disc, you could just put it in the Xbox. They would download download the digital copy of that game, and you couldn't run the game off the disc, but it would download the digital copy of the game off the internet.
Or you would install it. Yeah, basically like.
But no, it would download it from the servers. It wouldn't pull anything off the disc.
I don't know.
It would just look at the
You would
disc.
have to make sure the disc was in there.
It would just look at the disc for a license code. Be like every game has a license code.
Right, and that's great.
Yeah.
Love that.
Which kind of comes around to what the Xbox they announced last week, where they're doing the
Did
whole.
they actually announce it?
I don't know. The physical to digital thing.
I don't. I know it's heavily rumored. I never saw.
I could have sworn they announced it.
Well, PlayStation didn't do that shit.
But if the Xbox does go that route, I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure I saw Xbox announcement, but it may have not. But if they do go that route, being able to have the convenience of digital while still being able to buy pre-owned games from, like, say, GameStop or anywhere,
Or time to game.
From time to game.
Yeah.
Hey.
You can just put the disc in the one time
Mm-hmm.
and transfer your license onto your profile, onto your account,
Mm-hmm. It'd be permanently there.
and it's permanently there. But if that disc, from what's rumored, is if that disc is then
It'll be
moved,
certain ones. It'll be ones going forward that they made from like last year. Is what I saw.
maybe I'm not 100% sure, but from what I
Like
understand,
one-time disc download.
or you put the disc in, it transfers that license onto your account, and then whenever that disc is put into another like console, the license will then transfer. So you won't have access to it online no more if you give it to somebody. That's to stop, obviously, people being like, oh, I've got this, take this one disc and share it between my 5 friends, and we'll all have an online copy of it,
Duplicate
Right.
the game.
But like, if that
Yeah.
doing that right
I get
after
that.
Sony does what they did what they did, that's.
Check. So.
I mean, it's yeah. I feel like that's a good move. And if you're gonna continue to go to the digital route, of trying to make things more digital, but you're still giving everybody the option. Be like, hey, you can go if you find this game for cheaper on Amazon than on our Xbox store, you just go buy that copy. But you still got the online. You still you don't have to.
Yeah.
If you swap games is like, play 5 different games in a day, you're going to go move discs around. Or if you get on somebody else's console, you can just download it.
Does that mean that disc won't work on last gen anymore?
What do you mean? I mean, the disc will still operate like the disc.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would assume. I mean, it doesn't like suck the game out of the disc. The game is stored
On
in
the
the balls.
I just want my steelbooks. If they stop making physical media, I'm not getting steelbooks, and that depresses me.
Yeah.
Now, you can still get a steelbook, just no game in it.
Yeah. You can get a steel book with a little piece of paper inside of it.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna get shit.
And then one thing, they didn't say that like they're not pulling out of stores, but it'll just be codes and boxes on there.
What a freaking insult.
Yeah, that's an
So
insult.
why? Like at that point, you're just buying it for a shelf display piece, which I mean, pretty much what steelbook is. But.
Yeah, that's what physical media is. Play like physical media, you know.
I mean, they come out with shit. They come out with cool shit. Like Crimson Desert.
Yeah, it's nice
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
map.
They'll still say that, just with no game in it.
Well, probably.
Well, there was a big game that come out a couple years ago that had like a big collector's edition that didn't come with the game, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember what game was that.
I've
Several.
seen more than a few. Yeah.
I remember it being like one of these like big games, like everybody was waiting on. I don't remember.
Was it
It's a
Starfield?
neat little fashion statement.
Starfield now have a disc.
The collector's edition.
I mean,
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
physical used to be cool. Like it used to give you stuff in here like that.
Yeah, the book.
Like the booklets.
Yeah.
They used to be fun riding home.
Mhm.
Remember that?
Or these
I remember.
DLCs, like some thank you
Yeah.
stickers.
Nice little note.
I still got a drawer full of
Oh, there's the game, man.
I collected the books out of all my 64 games. That I used to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nintendo took from us. Or even the map. I'm not brave enough to like try to unfold it.
And photo back? No.
Yeah, and have
You'll never photo back the right way. Yeah, all my like Grand Theft Auto maps were never got photo back the right way. They just kind of crammed and folded and
I
creased
had
in
mine.
the wrong places.
I had mine on the wall,
Yeah.
and then like a couple years later, we ended up getting an air conditioner put in my bedroom. No, it was like, but the only spot they put it was right above that poster,
Yeah.
and it started leaking,
Ah.
and so it was just running right down that poster. Oh, it
Yeah.
was so bad.
Yeah.
It was one of them like wall-mounted units.
It feels like the end of an era.
Well, with the
The physical media, I guess.
In a bad way.
Even though it's not the end yet, but bleeding out,
So we just know the end's coming.
bleeding out.
I always figured it would, but it still sucks to know that there's a deadline.
I'm just gonna keep re-releasing old games without
That's
any
a s-
hard copies,
that's a s-
like normal.
I don't know.
See, that's what they're going to do. That's where they're going to get you. They're going to
So
stop.
you can't play any PlayStation games on New Gen or PlayStation 3 games on New Gen because they want to re-release
Was
it,
that
right?
subscription? Gotta have that
You gotta
subscription
re-release it. You gotta get a subscription.
to the
Gotta buy it
You
again.
gotta pay like
the classics
a
catalog.
$15-20 fee. Yeah.
Something
what were you
similar
about
to
to say,
that,
Brian?
like the what was it, Black Ops 2 and 3 that got released this past week.
Yeah,
I mean, I
they
was
released a
gonna
port.
mention that. It was
Released a port.
a straight port, and even if you had it again like previously on the same console, they'll still recharge you for those DLCs.
They did not release those on Xbox, but then Xbox turned around and made all of the DLCs for those games free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which everybody's thinking that it means that they're just fixing to release that port on Xbox, but there's nothing. They're not said anything about releasing that on Xbox.
Mm.
But odds are that game's just going to go on Game Pass anyway. If you got a Game Pass.
I mean, it's heavily. If it was a literal port, again, I can't speak to it. No, I heard they did nothing with it.
Well, they made
there were
it-
hackers in there like day one.
There always are.
I mean, they probably ported it to make they ported it so they could sell it to you again.
What did they
obviously,
port
but
it to?
The new console, the PS5.
What's that?
So like,
That's something I didn't even know about until I was
you
seeing
couldn't
videos
play it on
about
PS5. You could only play it on Xbox.
I didn't know about the port or anything.
Because the Xbox had the 360 version that you could just play on the Xbox.
What was you about to say, Brian?
I say they might teach you where you get a physical edition with the collector's edition.
The physical edition with the
Make it
collector's
physical
edition?
exclusive to collector's edition. I'm sure some people will try that before it's all over.
Yeah. Even if that was a compromise, that would be okay.
Better than nothing,
That'd be better than nothing.
if only slightly.
Yeah.
But so I got to reading on some of the stuff as far as like Steam goes because everybody was like Steam has screwed up physical media because they went PC's all digital.
Makes a little more sense on PC.
But I got to reading it and it was like okay, like the owner of Steam or Valve,
Gabe Newell?
Gabe Newell. I think he has said before, and it's like even if we lose the license to sell you this game, we're still going to make sure that this game is downloadable on Steam. Like if you
Yeah,
bought
there's
it,
games from like the mid 2000s
Yeah.
that are
Yeah,
still.
And
people don't lose games.
Yeah.
right? Even still,
Yeah.
if this game is on your hard drive, we can't physically go in and take it off of your hard
Hell
drive.
Yeah.
Like technically, they like Xbox and PlayStation can do that. They can just
Yeah.
They will.
remove it. Yeah,
And they
Because
will.
it's a closed ecosystem.
right.
I mean, it's like all this news came out literally right after they took all the movies off people's.
But like I've seen a bunch of memes here lately that was like, oh, physical media, you're blaming Steam for physical media being getting killed, and it's like a picture of a flash drive, and he goes, this is my physical media. It's like I've got all this stuff saved on here.
They've been mostly out of actual conversation because
Is it?
it's a lot more fair with
Yeah.
like,
You can buy something.
Yeah, well, there's
for the
like
reasons
how
you
many
were
ever
just saying.
You can go get Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle. That one.
It's not a monopoly. You got alternate.
Yeah, you gotta, and even still, it's like just
And Steam
I
games
could
actually
I
go
could
on
just
sale.
Go to the Pirate Bay and get this game for free if you don't feel like if I feel like it'll screw me over.
Yeah, us gamers, we're a very frugal bunch. Like especially with that, like they're always looking for the deals and whether or not to go that super extremely cheap route.
Steam will give them to you too.
Thing.
Still feels like losing something.
Because we are.
I don't know. I mean, would it help them? Again, like you brought in the flash drives, and they started making more single throwaway flash drives. I wonder how much that costs compared to a CD or.
I don't know.
I'd be okay with plugging in the flash drive.
I mean, flash
but-
drives are dirt cheap.
Yeah, and
Are they
instead of it
capable of
necessarily
like, having
being
a
a
game on it?
It's the space
Yes.
problem.
Yeah, the speed.
well, I mean,
Yeah,
it still
USB
even has
USB
the
3.0
unlock mode.
USB 3.0 is pretty fast.
Well, I'm not saying like reading the game from the flash drive, but
Yeah.
still the same thing as
Right.
the CD key or something.
Right.
Something to show that it's still we can still use it. We see how shit the PlayStation Store can be. Also,
Yeah.
there have been people who are far more popular than us that get hacked and their account taken away.
Yeah.
And I'll say Colin Moriarty of Sacred Symbols. He was an all digital pusher
Yeah.
and he lost it. There are people who are less known, and he had to use his connections as far as getting like other people in the game journalism to reach out to people that they've met, like going to E3 or whatever,
Mhm.
and making connections and networking there to say, hey, my buddy, this is him. He got his account taken because apparently you can just keep calling the PlayStation Store until they get irritated enough to give you the login.
Oh,
I don't know any of the security codes, no verifying.
my buddy Matthew, that he's been up here before with playing Magic with us.
Yeah.
His nephew had his Xbox account hacked at one point. Granted, I don't know if he had a bunch of games or whatever on it. Like, I don't know if it's the same situation, but like his accounts, his like Fortnite account, Rainbow Six, a bunch of those games, he had a bunch of stuff on those accounts, and it got hacked. And the dude who hacked it, he still he'll get on it and he'll just join us up in an Xbox party we're in. If we don't have it open,
Stole his friend's list.
he stole an account.
Account.
Who will jump in and just start talking shit. And we're like, hey, god damn it,
Yeah.
Oh, well, dude, he'll go off on him and then he leaves. And we're just like,
What a
So
sad,
he's never
lonely
able to get
man.
it back, and he's still Thompson.
oh, he ain't getting that back.
Yeah. See, I mean that's a terrible thing for an all digital future.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I would lose my save files for God, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and my license to it also. Not only that,
Everything,
the
your whole
replay,
account.
I just had to. I mean, it's went on sale quite a bit since
Thousands and thousands of hours sunk into games. Someone steals your account.
And of course, Salt and the Moon, now they don't even track gaming hours much. How's that working out?
It said I played 1
Yeah.
hour of Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lies
like
and slander.
It
40
said I had
hours
played
in.
played Ghost of Tsushima the other day. Said I'd been in there 30 minutes. My actual file in the game said 16 hours.
The console game tracking hours have never been very accurate. I mean, even
I mean, it was.
Or how many-
It reset it.
It was better than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It reset it, and then some of them would said I've never played at all.
Well, like Destiny 2, like if I looked at my PlayStation in-game hours, it says I had like 3,000 something hours in that game, and I was like, I don't.
Remember, have we already talked on one of these episodes about like the moderator for the PlayStation Reddit deleting that information about percentage?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't remember. They were doing what?
Like those, like the leaks from what studio was it? Was it Insomniac?
All the Insomniac leaks.
Yeah.
In 2023.
Where you actually saw percentage breakdowns of how much this game bought digitally or physically,
Yeah.
and most of them were more physical to digital.
Yeah.
Some, some went the other way, of course, but like a good amount in the middle. But
I believe that what it was like first party PlayStation games.
I feel like those games. I feel like those games do sell well physical wise.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But then you got your Call of Duties, your Fortnites.
You got your Dude Bros who
like
just download it.
The
which I
MLB game or whatever was more digital.
A lot of your big multiplayer games, I feel like, are way more digital majority of the time. But a lot of those games are free to play anyway. They don't have physical editions like
Yeah.
copies. Like Fortnite, there is no physical edition. You can just
Yeah.
download it, play it.
Which has been like a lot of the data is like, oh, how many percentage bought this way or that way. Those really skews the numbers. Like the games that you can't buy physical in the first place are still being counted towards
Yeah.
percentage of
Because that's the only way to get it.
yeah.
And then there's some games that have been delisted, we'll never get them again, so they're gone forever.
Yep.
Like those Transformer games we have over there.
Well, that was a big problem when Xbox was doing their backwards compatibility thing with their 360 games and the original Xbox games. Was they were like, we have to get licenses to do this, and a lot of these companies that don't exist anymore, the licenses are spread out between. Like the license for this thing is spread out between these 5 companies. We got to get permission from all 5 of those companies to be able to port this game over. And that was why it was like, oh, there's this many games that were released on Xbox and Xbox 360. We'd only have this many games available for backwards compatibility. Because if it was not a first-party Xbox game, it was
Rip,
small chance you was ever going to get it.
Rip Def Jam Vendetta.
And Fight for New York.
The
Both of those are $100+
licensing nightmares.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same reason why they don't remake old wrestling games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Likeness rights.
So,
Likeness rights. I mean, hell, a bunch of people. There's some people in a lot of those games you wouldn't want to put in the game.
Yeah. There's some criminals and murderers in them.
Yep.
I'm sure the music's also a problem too, because a lot of music.
A lot of those had lots of music in it.
so what else you got, Philip?
Yeah. What else you got?
Yeah, Phil.
That's all I had. I didn't. It's been kind of.
Going to an hour's digital future sucks.
It
I like
does.
buying stuff, owning stuff.
Like,
If I had a digital, God, yeah, I'd keep complaining. But like if I fucked up when I was younger and I had to pay my due diligence, like being on papers and probation, and it would have stayed on my record. And if that ever pops up, I have a physical sheet of paper. Like if I ever lost access to my email or something, I have a physical sheet of paper that said I did my due diligence or like I paid, served my time and whatnot. It's physical. You can't take that from me. I get people who like to play
I mean,
and like to use digital.
I could take it from you.
It's more
my
convenient, right? It's more convenient.
Is Joe?
You don't have to go out.
I'm not-
you have to buy
I'm not even
this.
going to sit here and say
But
that I do physical
They
very
should
much.
also be like very wary about like what can be taken from them. Again, it could be. I mean, you just lose your license, your digital license or anything, or like my kids' birth certificates, or the deed to my house.
Charles out here trying to take lives.
Want my discs?
I'll physically own a deed to my house. There's a reason why they don't do that digital.
That's right.
Well, you'll have a digital copy, but as long as you have that physical deed, they can't take that from you. And that's what it boils down to. It's just they are. Jason Schreier posted a thing about like why they want to. I mean, Consoles are selling 18% less this year than they were last year. They'll get $30 more for every digital game sold, instead of having to pay people like us, who we move very little physical new games around, and it's probably more of the used market that we see sales in, and then they don't get a piece of that.
Yeah.
I get why they would want to, but man, it seems like they just really burnt some good fucking will that they've been riding that for the past 13 years.
Oh, it's gonna happen with any company.
Huh?
Any company that was put on that pedestal that PlayStation was over the past 5 or
Yeah,
7 years or
you
so.
live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Right.
I wholeheartedly
It,
understand.
and I'll use wrestling. I'll use wrestling as an example.
Yeah.
I'll use wrestling as an example. You'll have you'll have two companies that are competitors. Neither one of them will have that goodwill at one time. One company will have that goodwill. They can do no wrong. Everything they do is the best thing that's ever happened. The other company will do something very similar, and they'll just be trashed.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 months later, it may be the other way around. The other company is now getting dogged on for every single thing that they do,
Right.
and it's
It goes back and forth.
it goes back.
Over the
It's
years,
done the
it
same
has,
thing
yeah.
in gaming. It like
Over the years, it
you know
has.
during the
And it'll
2000
continue.
during the mid 2000s, Xbox was on top. Couldn't do
I
anything
get
wrong.
it, but then also, it seems like maybe the past year, if one of them shoots their, what is it? One of them shoots their foot, the other one to shoot their head,
Here's-
and
that's
it's
the problem.
at no point is it ever just like
And
pro
in, and
consumer.
in one in a situation, all three of those companies were probably planning on doing the exact same thing at one time. One of them just
Pull the trigger first.
pull the trigger first. Yeah.
It's going to be where, like, not just single player game or multiplayer games, like online games, and just single player games. Like, if you don't pay for your subscription to your console, then also buy the game, and you stop paying your subscription, you lose
Well, yeah,
everything.
Like Sony charges an extra internet bill, you know?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Sony charges you to use the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah. It's a subscription, purchases in the subscription to actually play anything. And you have to continue paying for the rest of your life
Or lose it.
or lose it.
Yeah.
And that should be illegal. Yeah.
And whether or not if you don't log in for a year, then delete your whole account.
That's
Well,
it,
that's
yeah.
that's in like
That's
that's
3
still-
years.
I mean,
Three
it's
years.
Across seas or something. Like, we don't have that article in our terms of service, but even so, that still sucks.
Yeah, really. Yeah. It's like you want to come back to gaming and I'm going to log into my PlayStation and you know,
I
I've
sold
got
my
like
account,
50 something
I sold
games
my
on there.
console.
Oh no.
PS3, I want to come back to gaming.
I don't have access to my wallet or my account on there.
Now I feel
Or
like they could
games.
fix this situation if they would come out and allow you to re-download games, even if they're not able to be sold. Like put the physical thing aside. It's the problems that with digital. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
those were like, oh, we can't sell this game no more. You're just not gonna be able to play it now. Like it's one of them. If they would just allow you doing like Steam would do, where even if they can't legally sell that game, you can still download it. Or being able to be like, I don't want this game anymore. I'm gonna transfer my license to Brian or something. You know, even if you say like a digital copy of a game.
Yeah, like a gift.
Yeah.
Gift
Consoles
for a
function a lot more like Steam. It would still suck to lose physical, but it wouldn't be as bad.
Mhm.
It'd be more bearable.
It'd be
Then you
more
go back,
reassuring
then
that
you
your
can say
your
about
purchases are
game
protected.
preservation.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
people do, like they're still preserving the Mona Lisa.
And I'm
Can
curious.
you-
Yeah.
God, I mean, you go back and this game was in a broken state. Well, it's good now. Well, this is how they released this time. Talking about Cyberpunk 2077. I brought out Witcher 3 about like how cool it was and them thanking you and everything, but God, they can still fall from grace and never forget how they wanted to charge you extra. They did really well. They released like free updates and stuff, but they made the game substantially better.
And I'm
with additional
I'm
content.
extremely curious to see if the rumors are true about what the Xbox's new console having the Steam on it as well. Because that's been a rumor for a while since like it was first rumored that they were making a new console. It was like The reports are that it's going to have Steam on it as well,
That would be
and it's
a questionable move.
I don't know. I wouldn't believe it if Steam hadn't released their own version.
Of which I've heard it was pretty decent. Even though everyone said it was less powerful. You know what I'm talking about, Steam Machine?
Yeah.
No.
And it's
It's
really
really
It's not as
expensive.
powerful as a base PS5 Pro or base PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Still $1,000.
Did it with the Switch. But,
Yeah, it's still $1,000. So.
Yeah.
yeah. Switch ports look like shit.
I mean, they do.
Anybody wants-
Look how many Switches were sold.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, but that's you
Switch-
buy Switch
yeah.
for the first party Nintendo. You
Yeah,
don't
but
buy
that's-
Switch for third party games.
Kind of.
Switch will always thrive off Zelda and Pokemon and Mario.
Wolverine trailer. The
So-
story trailer.
Yeah.
Can we watch that
Can we watch it?
Or what?
Lord.
for a closer? The Wolverine trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could. You guys something to talk about while I look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
any of y'all watched this yet? I'll be buying this physically.
I haven't yet.
I'll be buying physical until they shut it down.
I ain't had a chance to watch the trailer, but I heard about some stuff inside of it. I know like the big character reveal in it.
Personally, have not really kept up with much of the Wolverine game.
But this is only what the second
But
trailer.
I was the same way with the Insomniac Spider-Man games. I was like, I waited for a while before I ever bought them. That was, I mean, I'm not against it.
Charles?
But
They introduced Jean Grey, but not shown anything for Cyclops yet. Has there been a storyline that they could grab to from? Because
But the
I watched
X-Men-
the X-Men cartoons, and even the movies, they pretty much only ever did Jean Grey, like the love triangle.
isn't
right?
this universe not supposed to have the X-Men at all?
According to the Insomniac leaks, it will.
Yeah. Or I thought that was like supposed to be a universe where the X-Men don't exist.
We'll see how much they do it, but they show Jean Grey, right?
Yeah, I've never been a fan of Jean and Logan together. But yeah,
That was
that's
a good one for Logan. Or is that like part of his character?
yeah. He's had several, but Storm's probably the coolest
Oh,
one.
really? Storm?
Yeah.
Definitely Storm.
But do you really have Logan if he's not really wanting Jean?
I don't know. Probably they're
It's one thing for him to want her, but it's weird when they actually do hook up on the rare occasion.
Oh, yeah.
Storm, and when they actually did his wife with Japan,
Oh,
that was a good run.
blanking on her name.
Was she in the Wolverine movie?
I don't remember the Wolverine movie.
Okay.
I've seen it. I do not
Fourth
remember.
comic run, it was a good run. Season 4 original. She was just a lady he met in Japan. They had a family and
There's
everything.
one-
And then he had problems with the Yakuza.
Well, is that where Dakin came from, or I think somewhere else?
Yeah, Dawkins one of the. I'm pretty sure that was.
We are filling
I think that was
more
it.
by asking questions about Wolverine Marvel.
Not much happened in gaming this day for this day in history. The biggest release that happened this day in history was Ape Escape 2.
Dude, but Ape Escape fucked. Like you would be walking around, it's kind of like one of those twin shooters. You'd be walking around left stick and then using the right stick to slam down, capturing the
played it,
apes.
yeah.
Didn't even play it for like Metal Gear Solid.
No.
Okay.
I was looking through, it's like, what happened today in history? Oh God, there's not a lot. June must be July.
Halo's dropped today though, right?
Yeah, it's still a couple more days before the early access.
For nine.
Oh, it drops in. Okay.
It's like a week, I think, before it actually officially releases.
Yeah.
I think if you bought the Ultimate Edition or whatever, you got early access, which I did buy the Ultimate Edition.
Not from us.
No, I didn't.
Piece of crap.
I bought,
On
I
what,
bought it,
digital?
bought it on my computer.
Yeah.
But definitely one of the cooler. There's an alternate universe where Wolverine has a relationship with Hercules.
Who?
Hercules, like
Wolverine and Hercules?
yes. The Marvel hero who was literally just the Hercules myth.
Okay. So,
I love the dumb one.
this is exciting. We should put this on our TV thing we occasionally do. This is a better representation that would pop up there, right?
TV thing?
Yeah. Like showing the game trailers.
Oh yeah.
You about to play? Sick. was that supposed to be in the picture?
That's him and Gene, if I remember right.
Him and Sabretooth working together? Is that doing that X-Force or that thing in the Wolverine Origins?
Why would that be Jeans? She was in another trailer, right? Maybe it's Deadpool.
Yeah.
Logan would be very upset if it was a picture of him in Deadpool. Logan does not like Deadpool.
He tolerates it.
Deathstrike?
Lady Deathstrike. Which is appropriate because she's always been associated with the Reavers, which are your main bad guys.
Like I said,
Nice.
How heavy is Wolverine with the adamantium?
as fuck.
Very. He does not swim very well.
Yeah.
That was that. But
That
like
was the Days of Future Past, right?
Yeah.
But that
He just
new-
drowned when he got in?
the new episode, X-Men '97.
No, I have not
Oh,
watched
yeah,
it.
Okay.
I haven't watched any of the new season.
Yeah, I think I want to do. But like, and her original appearance in the comics, Lady Deathstrike showed up because like apparently her dad was the guy who discovered adamantium, and she came to like, hey, you got some of my property in your bones.
Oh.
He just ripped his scalp.
I don't know what she expected to get out of him. It's like a bitch is inside
So
of me.
we get to see Jean Grey and the other one, them working together. Think there'll be a
Probably
mission
team up
where-
with several of the X-Men, I'm hoping.
Hopefully,
That'd
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Then we get Sabretooth.
Maybe it's
Oh,
last
Sabretooth,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because like I said, Wolverine, Sabretooth,
Mega
and
Red.
Yeah, they showed that in the
Yeah.
picture.
The other one.
he went by like those two and Maverick were like called Team X. They were like a task force back in the day.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll the details. Got some comics I haven't read. I just know about it. Also, that has Maverick in it, so I don't really want to read them.
Okay. I think I remember you talking about like you did not like that.
I don't want to like Maverick.
I'd like to see him if they do, if it's a Wolverine dedicated game, that's somewhere in it, they give you like an optional boss or something that happens later, it's the Hulk.
That'd be sick.
going
Yeah,
back to the
that would
origins.
make a lot of sense for Hulk to make a cameo at least.
They really wanted to just begin Wolverine Central game. They could go all the way back to that original when he debuted and have a fight between the Hulk and Wolverine and Wendigo.
Yes.
Where does Hulk's game licensing fall?
Ultimate destruction.
That's a good point.
But I definitely like. I expect to see more of the X-Men that that Wolverine tends to have a relationship with. Of course, Jean's big one, and like Nightcrawler and Colossus, or
I hope a Colossus is in there.
Yes.
I like Colossus in X-Men.
Kenny Brad,
there needs to be a fastball special somewhere.
Kitty Pryde and Jubilee.
Yes.
Jubilee coming to Marvel Rivals, right?
She's been in Marvel.
Yeah, she is in
She's got
Marvel.
it.
Okay.
Her,
Oh, is
she
she?
was released last week. That's strong.
Okay.
They made her a healer. Why? I don't know.
Okay.
Same reason
Can
she's
she
a time
heal?
traveler.
And she's also a vampire.
Well, she was a vampire in the comics. She didn't have her powers and the vampires at the same time, but whatever. Like,
That was her whole thing in Marvel Rivals is she blasts people with fireworks and it heals them or does damage depending on what team you're on. And then she heals herself through lifesteal, which lifesteal is typically saved for like the characters that are vampires, like Blade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a pretty good trailer. Wolverine.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm still excited
I'm
for it.
excited for it. Yeah.
Still excited for it.
And with all this stuff. When is that?
September.
September?
Yeah, Wolverine.
Yeah, September.
yeah.
God, it's gonna be busy next few months. for
Yeah,
me.
we've talked about September just being packed, right?
September and beginning a few weeks of October, just flying.
Yeah.
September. Hell, even August for me, I believe, for some games.
They moved up on a new shoe.
And you know what game?
God, yeah. They moved up on. Ugh!
You know what game's not going to be busy during that time period?
Fable?
Destiny.
No.
Oh, is the player account drop?
No, I'm talking about just the game. It's not.
What the
Sony
Guardians
killed it.
doing?
Sony killed it.
What the Guardians doing? I
Nothing
wouldn't
else.
do shit.
Oh, it kills me that last update. There's a bunch of characters talking about things that need to be done. Like we're gonna have in the future. We're gonna have to go do this.
They're leaving it open, man. for Destiny 3
Yeah, like
There ain't no Destiny 3.
in like a decade.
All your player characters just like sitting in a beanbag chair eating Doritos.
all I'm saying is, if they wanted to save Destiny, it had the Nemesis system.
Bingo, right
The
there.
There it
Nemesis
is.
system.
That's how you close it off.
That's
right,
it.
I dropped the Nemesis system. Warner Brother
Destiny
Games
3.
on
Nemesis
X
system.
asked me like, "What great thing about games do you remember?" And I swear there were like 40
Nemesis.
comments of Nemesis system. Them complaining was like, "You're withholding it from the other gaming."
Yes.
Yeah.
Nemesis system. What game would y'all add to it? Or what would y'all add the Nemesis system to?
Tetris.
Okay, I don't know how that would work.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck Nemesis system is.
Realistically,
I never played a game.
I would love to see it in a Fallout game.
Hey, that'd be good info.
For specifically the enemies of the Death Claws
Mm-hmm.
and what's with the mutants.
Okay. Super mutants.
Yeah,
you mean?
you can treat the super mutants kind of like they did the orcs. So they're semi.
I got you.
And Death Claws just there's Death Claws.
Now I think you could put the
Can't
Nemesis
kill you.
system in a bunch of games.
It
There's
was
like
supposed
an
to be in
extra,
that Wonder
right?
Woman game, right? They got canceled.
Even like Big Man, you can have like Spider-Man's got so many villains you could use the.
I was
literally
Nemesis
sitting
system
there
to
thinking-
Spider-Man.
I was
It's a
sitting there
Warner
thinking
Brothers game.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It is a Warner Brothers game. If they could do it into Batman, like
Shit.
Yeah, the Arkham games.
yeah,
amazing
like
with it.
maybe towards the end after you beat him
Yeah.
a few many
Mhm.
times, he actually becomes
Right.
super villain worthy.
Far Cry.
Okay.
Far Cry. was
Yeah.
Every time that one guy keeps getting like,
The animals.
he'll take over like a compound, you destroy it somehow, but then it comes back and you can't beat it like that again.
That'd be a way that you can get some of the rare, like, you have to skin an animal to get a specific, like, upgraded loot,
Yeah.
Or
pack. That you're hunting this animal, you fail to kill it, so it keeps getting stronger until it turns to a legendary animal.
That damn honey badger.
Oh my
John
god.
loves him.
Dude, they would run. It was so hilarious.
The albino honey badger.
It's a honey badger.
The albino honey badger you have is the special version. You get that one piece for one of the bags or holsters or whatever. I don't remember.
Badger don't give a
Then
fuck.
you're just walking through and you're just like, there's a lot of Bengal tiger corpses around here. And he's just standing there
just
amongst the
one honey
bat. He's
badger.
just standing there amongst the bat, and I'm like, huh. And I pull out my fucking LMG and I dump an entire mag into this honey badger before it finally dies.
That's accurate. That's a normal honey badger.
It's so mean.
Nemesis system in like Fable or something,
Oh,
like
that was
mixed
sick.
with the
I hope that
like,
digital physical
Karma,
copy of that. Huh?
mixed with the Karma system.
Yeah.
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 If they
Depending
can get
on-
it to work, Arc.
What?
You
Arc?
just- if you fail to
Arc?
kill, if you fail to kill a Giga, it comes back with like 2 heads and breathes fire.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Anyway, hope everyone enjoyed watching.
catchphrase.
Over here, Phil,
Oh, I jumped in.
Ken,
Yeah.
man
Catchphrase.
behind, man in control of everything, Doobie,
Yep. Say physical media. How about that?
the Kingdom Hearts Encyclopedia, the know-it-all, Dylan. I don't know your name.
Kill guy.
Kill guy.
Kill guy some numbers.
Not a loud guy.
Good. I want to keep it that way.
The Walking Magic. I don't know what to even do to that.
Try. I ain't gonna do the full spiel again. I say catchphrase twice now. We have enough catchphrases.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
I mean, you said it 2 more. Than
Yeah.
And Minnie over there.
And Green Meanie back here
I'm
with
doing.
the best ride of your life.
Stay mean, stay green.
Also, motherfucker deluxe.
And Mr. Clank over there,
Fine.
Yeah.
Hunter's Corner.
Who wanted to be in the intro and didn't get in the video?
Yeah, really. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.
One game.
Keep on gaming.